I've got another BMW E60 in the shop today. Pretty simple job, just a cabin air filter. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to replace one on one of these E60 or E61 BMWs. First thing you want to do is pop the hood. Then from here there's a little lever that you push up on, just like so. That gets the hood open. And the cabin air filters are located here and here. And on the driver's side, you're going to want to get a 13mm socket. And there's this fastener right here. Take the socket, turn it. It's like a quarter turn. And that should come up. And then from here, you have a clip that you need to undo. Sometimes it helps to have a screwdriver to help pry that. But once this clip is, that clip there is undone and this fastener here is removed, this box should just come up, revealing the cabin air filter on the driver's side. For the passenger side, this process is very similar. You take your 13mm socket, turn it counterclockwise a quarter turn, and then this clip right here, you could either use your fingers to pry it over or use a screwdriver like I'm doing. And once that's released, you should be able to lift the cover up. If need be, go ahead and unplug these two sensors. Okay, sorry I had the hood fall on my head. These hood struts aren't holding very well. It is about 30 degrees in here, so the struts don't tend to hold very well in cold weather. So anyway, I went and unplugged those two sensors. Go ahead and lift up on the box, and that reveals your cabin filter. The next thing we're going to want to do is take a vacuum and clean up all of that debris. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get back to you. We've got the microfilter tray cleaned out for the most part. Very, very important for these vehicles that you clear all the leaves and debris, especially down here, because this is where rainwater drains out. You can remove this cover here, and that's where water drains out. If that's plugged, this whole cavity can fill, and I've actually seen them cause water issues inside the cab. Same thing on the driver's side here. You know, the cover comes off very similarly. You want to make sure that right here is clear. Don't want any water issues, and since you're here anyway, good idea to ensure that's clear. Put these trays back in their spots. The driver's side one's a little bit easier, but the passenger side one fits in a very similar way. So it should look like that. And that's going into your heater box. Okay, this is what the new cabin filter, microfilter, looks like. The one that I'm going to use today is a Mann filter, part number CUK 3139. I'll put a link to these down below in the video description. So, anyway, you've got this is the passenger side microfilter cover, and to get this off, you just pull up like so, and then slide her out. Once you do that, you want to clean this as best as you can. and then we can put the new air filter in. There is a little tab here that helps you align the new filter. The new filter will have a notch in it. Anyway, you just slide the new filter in. And then once you get it to this side, you just snap it in like so. And you repeat this process on the driver's side. Same thing. Okay, now we're ready to install the passenger side air filter, microfilter. You want to take these 4 hooks and put them in the 4 slots right over here. So they go a little something like this. All right, from here, you want to snap the clip back on, and then right here, it's a 13 millimeter fastener. You just want to turn it clockwise a quarter turn until that tab locks underneath. And then you want to plug in the hood switch and the AUC sensor. This is the sensor that's otherwise known as a sniffer tester. That's what controls the recirculation door in the climate control system. It monitors air quality. Whenever the air quality deteriorates below a certain threshold, it closes that recirculation flap so that you're not getting dirty air or polluted air into the cabin. So basically the same thing with the driver's side. You want to get 4 hooks or 5 hooks in this case lined up with the 5 slots right over there. It just kind of pivots into place. You get it lined up with the slots, and then slowly this box comes down. And then from here, you just put the clip on like so. And then lastly, you want to take this 13 millimeter fastener here and turn it clockwise a quarter turn. You'll feel it snap into place, and if it doesn't lift up, you know you got it in there right. So that is how you get a cabin filter or cabin filters, microfilters installed on a BMW 5 Series, E60 and E61 chassis. In our last installment here, we will reset the iDrive so that it reflects the new filters. Okay, let's say that you've just finished replacing your microfilter, otherwise known as a cabin filter, and you see here that you have a warning indicator here for the microfilter. In this case, I just reset the microfilter, or replaced the microfilter, so we have to reset that service indicator. The way to do that is to make sure you have the key in the ignition, like so. Go ahead and push the start-stop button one time to where you have all the lights on. Push and hold the left button. Okay. From here you can push the button and scroll through the various functions. So that's the cabin filter, that's the brake fluid, that's the front brake pads, rear brake pads, oil, a safety inspection for state, and if you wait too long, it exits out. So you pretty much just push and hold again. Okay, where were we? State inspection, state emissions inspection, vehicle inspection service from the dealer. Okay, so anyway, push and hold the button. You get to the cabin filter there. You might have to push and scroll to it. You push the button down. If you wait too long, this is what happens, so you got to be quick. push and hold the left button. You get the cabin filter, push and hold it again. It'll ask you to reset, so push and hold it one more time. And there we go. When it turns orange, you know you've reset it. And pretty much the same goes for any of the other services. So in this case, I've just done the brake fluid. So push and hold the left button. That gets you to the brake fluid. Push and hold it again until it asks to reset. Let go, push and hold. And bam. Just like so, you've reset it. And if you go back to the iDrive menu, you can see now that everything is okay. Anyway, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.